Welcome to the 333 Collective. I'm so happy you've decided to join us here. So I'm going to take you on a very quick tour of some of the highlights of what happens inside the 333 and give you a little bit of a tutorial about how to navigate around and how to join groups or get signed up for different events that we have planned. I'm going to share my screen with you first, and we'll go through a few basics. Here you go. So there is, by the way, an article within the 333. If you go to the discovery section, so if you have my little cursor here on the left, you click on discovery, there is an article here called Welcome and a few things to get you started. So I'm going to do a few of these things live that I think that can be very helpful to make sure you're taking advantage of everything that we have going on, but also not wasting a lot of time trying to figure out things on your own. So the first thing I would do if I were you is to go set up your profile. And that is located at the upper right. Here's my little photo. So I've already uploaded my photo, but when you go to your profile section, there are different places that you can upload your photos, background photo, fill in different information about yourself, and put links in as well. It would just take a few minutes to do that. That way, people who you may meet in some of the events we have on Zoom and otherwise can go see a little bit more about you and get to know a little bit about what you're up to and what your background is. The other thing that I would consider is very important is to adjust your notification settings. And what that means is that each time I make an announcement, or if you're in a particular group, when the group host posts an event or some interesting content or an article, you'll get a notification. You can set these notifications to be delivered as they happen, or you can opt for a daily digest. You can also opt for all the different types of notifications you want. Some people may choose just to be notified when there's a new event. Others may want to know when comments are made on a post they made, etc. Take some time to do that, but also because these notifications come live when you're on the 333, you'll hear a little ding, but they also get delivered to your email box. So be sure that you are receiving our emails. Sometimes they can go to your marketing or spam folder, so you may need to adjust that as well. The next thing I encourage people to do is explore the whole platform. And most of us, and the reason 333 was created at all in general was for connection. And this time in our lives, especially, I'm finding that a lot of women are craving ways to connect around passions that or expertise or interests, and find friendships and collaborations and things like that. So this is the basis of so many ways you can do that. The first, if you're on the discovery page, you'll see a whole bunch of different types of content. But for right now, I'm just going to think about how you can connect with other members. There's several ways. The first is to go to our members area. And as you can see, you can scroll down and learn a little bit about each. And then if you choose to, you can click here. I'm clicking on Melissa Davey. I can learn a little bit about her. She's a pretty extraordinary woman who ditched her corporate career to become a filmmaker. So she's full on in a very exciting third act. You can follow her. You can message her. Another way, you can sort members that are near you. And as we grow, you'll hopefully, depending on where you are, they'll start to become clusters of members that you can get together and connect with on your own, in person even. The other, which is fun, is those that are online right now. The other way that I encourage you to explore is to look at our various groups. Now, what groups are organized by other members, and they are there's a whole range of topics and interests and expertise that are being shared with you. And you have the ability to go and join these groups. And in doing so, it's just a quick click. And once you do so, you'll get notifications of when they have events. So I'll give you an example here. We look at building your resilience muscle. Our member host there is Gina Vild, and she's actually writing a book about resilience. But each month she gathers a group together to have a really fascinating conversation about the power of resilience. And this Monday, so if you're watching this, you'll probably have been past, but this Monday, Gina is having a conversation on Zoom about resilience and friendship and what happens when friendships change or go awry. So in each of these sessions, you're on Zoom, you're going to meet other members that way, which is really, I find, the most interesting way to get to know each other. I also want to draw your attention to our events. Now, events happen within groups. So if you're a member of that group, you'll get that event notification, but they're also in general just available to all 333 members, even if you aren't in a specific group. We have a bi-weekly, the first and third Thursday, we join on Zoom at noon Eastern for just some really interesting conversations and to meet each other. And depending on how many people show up and what the current conversation is, I have it as an opportunity for you to share what you're up to and ask questions and ask for feedback if you'd like. So those are really another really fun way to get to know each other. Another notable event that we have monthly is a speaker series, and we have an outside speaker, or some of our members are also speaking. The next upcoming is on June 7th. Maria Olson is going to be speaking about, is there a book inside of you? And these are for those of you that are thinking or have been thinking about writing a book, a memoir, or some sort of even personal piece. And Maria is extremely inspiring. So I would encourage you to take a look at that. This is another more frequent thing that we're starting to see is that we're able to gather in person. The next event coming up here in the New England area is on Sunday, the 26th. We're going to do a hike and lunch and actually then go tour a spa owned by one of our members. So that'll be fun. I just really encourage you to take 10 or 15 minutes every once in a while to cruise around. This is not going to be the kind of place that will drown you with posts and self-promotional content. This is more about really finding ways for us to connect, learn from each other, be inspired by each other. You are also, by nature of the way the platform is set up, I am always open to hearing from you if you are interested in either hosting or co-hosting your own special interest group within the 333 or an event of any type. Please feel free to reach out at any time, and I hope this has been helpful. I'll be having these videos from time to time to update you on new things going on. Take good care. Bye-bye.